Naomi is lying about her test results, but Chelsea is in the clear, and Eva can't stop whining. What's good, y'all? She gets this Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video, and in this one, I'm breaking down Season 2, Episode number 11. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out the moment I post a new Beyond the Gates content and conversations. And excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm using a mic on my computer, so you might hear a little bit of ambiance, atmosphere, if you will. I'm currently in Park City, Utah for the Sundance Film Festival. The last year that the Sundance Film Festival will take a residency in Park City before it moves next year to Boulder, Colorado. It's one of my favorite film festivals. It kicks off the new year in film, specifically in indie film, and I'm here on location doing reviews, interviews, and capturing the essence of the festival and reporting on the festival. And I'm trying to make sure I stay on top of my Beyond the Gates coverage in the meantime, in between time. So y'all gonna have to get this video for now. Y'all gonna have to work with me. I ain't in my studio. I ain't got my lights. I ain't got my mic. But we still gonna go ahead and get it done. Let's talk about this episode. Because Naomi, and if you missed it, I actually went live while watching this episode. And let me know in the comment section down below if y'all want me to do more reactions or watch with me videos where you get to see my live reactions as I'm watching it. I was on live and I was talking about Naomi as a character and how she gets to be so tricky for me, because me being pro-woman, specifically pro-black woman first and foremost, and within that subset, I do focus more on support, care, comfort, safety, basically the overall creating a safe space specifically for dark-skinned black women. Not that I don't think that all black women deserve this or all women deserve this, but I do. But I specifically focus on dark-skinned black women because me, being a dark-skinned black woman, I've definitely experienced the partiality that other people get and how they are able to dismiss our very real emotions, that how they are able to look at us and naturally default to like, we're angry or we're aggressive or we're this or we're that. So I try to move with a ton of just care. A ton of care when I'm talking about critiquing in conversation with dark-skinned black women, because I want to give the care that we're not often offered. But Naomi as a character makes me struggle, specifically in how she navigates her marriage, because I don't understand for the life of me. The crazy thing is I don't understand, but I do. And if you were on that live stream, then you got me processing my thoughts a little bit, and you can go ahead and check that out if you missed it. But for the one side, the part I don't understand, but I kind of do, I'm gonna say on this side. I don't understand for the life of me why Jacob has to constantly beg to be let in, constantly beg to be a support, constantly beg to be the personification of the love and care that she actually deserves, and she does not capitalize on it and does not lean into it. If anything, she actively repels it, and that grates on my nerves so bad. And I say I don't understand it, but then again I do, because I understand the conditions that create those defense mechanisms. We go through life oftentimes, and if it don't apply, let it fly. But it definitely does apply to me. As a dark-skinned black woman, I've gone through life and been put in circumstances with people and places and things that has caused a hardening, that has caused a defensive wall to be put up in order to protect myself, in order to be able to maintain myself, because in a lot of ways, the world is a little bit more unfair to me versus other people. And it's hard because you could be experiencing so many things that tell you need armor for this, you need to make sure you got your weapon for this so that you can make sure that you're good and you survive. But then when you run into the very rare people who basically push against your defense mechanisms and tell you like, you don't actually need this wall up with me because I got you and I would never hurt you. You don't actually need to even be concerned about this. Like, your hypervigilance is no longer necessary in this relationship. Your resolve, your bitch face, your this, your that, all of the things that we grab onto as tools that we put in our toolkit just so that we can survive. When we run into the rare people that are a safe place to land, that are a soft spot for us, that we don't need any of those tools with, it is not an easy thing to just drop them. It's not an easy thing to release them. So I understand why Naomi still moves with such vigor in her defense. I just hate watching it. it creates a very interesting mind for me, because I want to give her the grace of understanding that where she's at in her journey, she has not learned how to put down those mechanisms yet with the right people. And it could be very harmful if she does learn to put down those mechanisms and she does it for everybody and she's not discerning. That can wind up being very harmful for her. So I understand that she's at this place with her journey, but then I also hate it for Jacob, because he's now basically having to take the metaphorical lashings, right, for a partner who is unable to accept the love that she deserves at this particular time, because she has yet to learn how to receive it, while also still navigating a very hard world for her. And yes, all of that came up in watching her go as far as to want to celebrate Chelsea having these negative results, not wanting to check her results. And then when she does check her results, her ass is lying. And ain't nobody gonna tell me that she not lying. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that she saw that and saw that she was positive and then turned around and said, oh, I'm good to go. All because she's trying to make, like, I guess, not cause too much stir. She definitely has some issues on her end of like receiving this information publicly, which I respect. But that's also another thing in reference to like specifically old eldest Black daughters. We are conditioned to be of service a lot of times, and that could be of service to our siblings, it could be of service to our parents, of service to our other family members. As an eldest, you just operate in this way of like, you are supposed to be getting things done. There's certain things that you're supposed to know, certain things that you're supposed to do. And I have definitely experienced like having to learn like, okay, no, you need to ask for help. Okay, no, you need to lean on other people. Okay, no, it's not just up to you, girl, because leave it to me, unhealed, unassessed, unreflective Erica. I would think that every problem in the world is my problem to solve, and I cannot reach out for anyone for anything, because it's all on me. And I think that Naomi operates with this as well. So part of me feels like this whole like lying about it is her trying not to add a burden to her family. Meanwhile, y'all have all, including you, Naomi, preached the gospel of how each of you are here to support the other during this trying time, and as y'all are finding out all of this medical information tied to y'all's damn family. So why in the hell would you be the exception? Why in the hell would it be just you who doesn't get to lean on anybody when you have a bomb-ass mom right here and an amazing-ass husband, let alone everybody else? Which this is the part that's just so infuriating about Naomi. And it's like, it's also infuriating because I can spot sometimes where I'm like this. I have a homegirl. I have a homegirl who is my rock. Like, this girl is like amazing. And she has cussed me out before. Because I go through modes where I like won't let her help me with certain things, and she gets to the point with me where she has had it and she will lay me clean out. Oh, because you don't want to ask for no help. Oh, because let me do the damn thing. Like, she will lay me out, and now we've gotten to a place in our friendship where she gets to fussing about wanting to help me and me not letting her help. I say, you know what, you got it. I'm wrong, you right, you got it. But Naomi's not there. And it's just, it's so hard to watch. But it's accurate. That's the one thing I will say. It's I put respect on it because it's so accurate. Naomi is such a dynamic, amazing Black woman on screen. So like, while I have these very real criticisms about her and her choices and her storyline and like how she's moving, all of it hits someplace real inside of me. So that's also the part that like keeps me on her side, keeps me liking her, because I do have moments where I'm like, Naomi, I don't like you right now. And that's fair. Like that's fair. That's my whole take on Naomi in this episode. I just want a little bit more justice for Jacob, and I don't want Jacob to give up on her, because at the end of the day, Jacob standing strong in his integrity, standing strong in his commitment to her, to their relationship, to what he said he was going to do. He is a man of his word. That is also going to help usher her through this journey in this season of her life, where she's not able to relinquish as much control as she should be to her husband. It's going to require him to stay the course and continue to be this constant force, this constant grounding force for her. So I'm hoping that he just has the persistence, the wherewithal to keep at it, because she deserves Jacob, and she can be who Jacob deserves. It's just going to take her a little bit. Okay, moving on. Bill had to light check Haley in this episode because he wants to call Dani after Naomi reveals that Chelsea does not have the gene variant. And he's like, do we have to go back there? Are we not understanding that that Dani will always be a part of my life because she's my child's mother? Like, And I'm like, okay, Bill, but also stop teasing me. Stop teasing me with checking her. Like, check her and keep your foot on her neck, or don't. Because the place that we're at now, watching him like yo-yo and him and Hall and like kind of get close to seeing what she's all about, but then not, kind of checking her and like putting a clear boundary on his actual family that he walked away from to be with your little bobbleheaded ex. And protecting that, but then also trying to reassure her. It's annoying me. And I also get annoyed that I like Bill. Amongst all of the things that he has done, amongst all of the things that he says, I hate that I like him, y'all. And that's for me to figure out at some point. Child, Derek is stalking in this episode. He's down at the hospital, overhears Ashley talking to the phlebotomist. I can never brace him. And they, I guess, are planning their next hookup or whatever. I wasn't really listening because I don't give a damn about Ashley, y'all, or her whole face. I don't care. And then Derek decides to run to go meet up with Ashley's mama and report back. To which Ashley's mama is pissed that she didn't know that Ashley is dating somebody. And she goes down to the hospital and throws a damn fit. I need all of y'all and this vanilla love and these vanilla personalities that y'all have to just wrap it up. It was way too much screen time spent on Ashley, Jan, and Derek, because don't nobody give a damn. Derek, you need to go ahead and let Ashley go. She has moved on. You need to go ahead and do the same. You run to go tell her mama is diabolical. You stalking her is diabolical. And you need to get a job. You can walk again. Take your ass back to the firehouse. Please. Go do something. Go clock in. Be somebody. What else happened in this episode? Child, Tad meets up with Andre after he almost goes the distance with Shanice on that damn couch in his office. I don't like Tad, y'all. I don't like Tad. So watching him grin like a Cheshire cat at the thought of Shanice, all I could think of all the ways I could ruin his day, because I don't want him to know peace and I don't want him to be happy. And I'm just being real with y'all. Period. But I do want Shanice to be happy, and I do want her to have itches scratched and all that, but she deserves so much better. And you definitely deserve better than your first time with this man being on his damn couch at his job, y'all's job. That man needs to spring for a hotel. That man needs to fill that hotel with plenty of roses and chocolates and whatever the hell else you like, man. That man needs to be falling over at your feet because you are yet another black woman who is outside of his league that you are giving a damn chance. Y'all gonna have to give me more when it comes to this Ted and Shanice storyline. And it can't just be he's borderline obsessed / admiring of her. Ted has to grow as a man if y'all want me to get on board with Shanice and Ted as a couple, because he is still beneath her, the same way that he's beneath Nicole. These are emotionally intelligent, beautiful, actually intelligent, communicative, caring, empathetic women, consistently being saddled with maybe an ambitious, achieving in the career stance man, but a man who moves with not enough empathy, not enough accountability, little to no self-awareness, an ego problem. Y'all need to get to assessing and having him actualize some type of plan to fix the things that's broken with him if y'all want me to get excited about him trying to bend Shanice over on this couch. Because I'm sitting up here watching and I'm just like, oh, wow. The most intriguing thing about the whole thing was the lingerie that Shanice had on underneath. She looked good, but Shanice always looks good. Ted, you do not deserve her. And then I gotta watch you stare off into the distance while you confessing to Andre all the things that you like about Shanice after you reveal that it's Shanice that you got a date with. And now one of these thoughts is how you gonna be the best man for her. Now one of these thoughts is how you gonna kill your ego so that you can be the best man for her. Now one of these thoughts is how can you enhance her life. You are quite literally fantasizing on how you gonna give her the you know what. And it ain't enough. We ain't gonna be able to make it enough. Now I think that's pretty much it. That's everything that went down. That's all I can remember. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It was a decent episode. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. It's your good sis you love to talk TV with, and I'll see you in the next one.